On this episode, we talk about the next generation of the foam roller. I'm here with Dr. K, here with the owner of Omega Rehab and Sport, doctor of chiropractic, and exercise rehab specialist. Doctor, how did you come up with this, the IntelliRoll?
Okay, I've been using foam rolls since the very first time I got into rehab, and I've had a lot of my own issues, particularly with the neck. I've had a lot of trauma to my neck, surfing and whiplashes, and I wanted something that actually worked better. I wanted a product that could actually be able to roll right onto the spine. And although you can do that with traditional rollers, the problem is with cylindrical rollers, there's no place for the bony prominence of the vertebrae to go.
Okay.
So the spinous, the bony vertebrae, needs a house so that the contact of the foam roll can be where we want it, which is the muscles and the joints. So this is targeted to hit the muscles and the joints of the spine, so you can roll up all the way up and down on the spine. And we also designed it with these concaved body zones that conform to our cylindrical limbs and torso. So our limbs and torso are cylindrical. So when you put yourself on a cylindrical foam roller, you spend a lot of energy trying to offset pressure. So we wanted to make something that allows you to use the design of the foam roller to benefit more quickly and more effectively.
For someone who's never foam rolled, here we are, you walk into a store and everyone says you need to foam roll, you need to roll out your legs.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, there's a lot of research coming out on it, particularly from the Memorial University of Newfoundland is doing a ton of research on the benefits of foam rolling, and what they're finding is that it doesn't inhibit muscle activity, whereas a lot of stretching does, particularly static stretching. So a lot of the sports rehab programs are moving to using foam rollers as their both recovery and warm-up. And the basic physiology is that it brings blood flow to the tight, restricted tissues, particularly the fascia that covers the muscles. Yeah. It's basically the same concept as deep tissue massage, and you can do it to yourself.
All right, show me a few things that are gonna teach us to use a foam roller better.
Okay, so the original inspiration was obviously we wanted to have a foam roller that was really effective on the spine, because everything hangs on the spine. The spine protects all of our neuroanatomy. It's critical to function, whether you're a professional athlete or otherwise, okay? So I'll demonstrate how I use it on the spine, then you can try it. First thing we do is center it on the spine, which basically I'm gonna lay back on it, and I know I'm in the center because we added these little bumps so people could feel it. So now that I'm centered on it, I'm gonna tuck it as close as I can to the bottom of my neck, bring my heels back towards my butt so I have some force to come out of it. So I'm going to push with my heels and it's going to lift me right up. And as soon as I'm up, I'm already right at that junction between the neck and the mid-back, which is super hard to get because the shoulder blades are there. So then we cut the grooves on the side, the body zones, those concave body zones, so the shoulder blades could fit in there.
Okay.
So if you were watching me from behind, you'd see that my neck and back are aligned on it.
Oh, straight up.
Yeah, and so once I'm there, I can actually roll up and down right on my neck. So you'd be hard pressed to do that on a traditional foam roll. You could do it, but it's not going to be as effective because you can't get to the muscles. So that was the very first inspiration. So I can get right on my neck. Okay, first I'll release the neck, and then particularly at the bottom of the neck and the junction between the neck and the mid-back, which is where we hinge. So that's the first place we decompress. So I'll lay back on as far as I can, and I've gained enough extension in my mid-back, which is, by the way, a really critical function of the spine, gaining that extension in the mid-back, because the rib cage gets that area stuck in flexion. So I'm just gonna roll through it, exhale, and then I'll often feel a release as I'm going through that motion. So once I roll up and down, we literally say 30 seconds on a spot is usually plenty.
Okay.
So you've seen people traditionally use the foam roll on IT band, and this works great because I can go right on the groove, and the cupped edge gives me evenly distributed pressure on my entire leg.
Nice. Okay.
So not only am I getting my IT band, I'm getting the lateral edge of my quad, and I'm getting the back end of my medial hamstring all at the same time.
Wow.
So that was the idea, is to be able to get more evenly distributed pressure, and so it's more effective and takes less time to do.
I can't wait to see it all over the stories. This is going to blow up.
Thank you.
Very excited, and I'm very
Thank you.
honored to have you let me
Thank
come
you.
in the story here. Thank you so
Thank you.
much
I
for your time
appreciate the
today.
opportunity.
Guys, this is the IntelliRoll, and thank you for watching another episode of Pumped.
Yeah.
Dr. K, owner of the Omega Rehab, chiropractor and rehab, right?
Omega Rehab and Sport.
Dr. Dyer.
Omega Rehab and Sport.
I can slap myself right now. Amazing doctor, does everything possible, and I can't speak English.